Hi everybody, hi thinkers, welcome back to my channel, Think Love on YouTube. Oh heck no. Why? Why? That ain't never happened to me before. Hold on. I'm glad I'm not live right now, live streaming. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. Oh my goodness. Well, Gemini in the 7th house. We are in the house of Libra here. Libra rules the house of relationships, any type of relationship, any type of partnership. It doesn't matter. It rules the house of, it's the law house. It rules the house of, I want to say legal communications. All right, so if you got Gemini in the 7th house, whoa, you might, I don't know, I don't want to say what that felt like, but the fact that the cards just kind of went everywhere. Gemini in the 7th house might not be an easy placement. I'll just say it like that. All right. So let's get to it. We're gonna do Gemini in the 7th house for. We're gonna get a card for the strength, a card for Gemini in 7th house weakness, and a card for the advice for Gemini in the 7th house. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Libra vibes. Okay. Yeah. Yep. All right. So we've got the Emperor as your strength for Gemini in the 7th house. So you might come off as a very good partner. You might come off as stable, level-headed, maybe a little bit over the top. What? Y'all, look at this. Why it look like he got 6 full fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because the thumb shouldn't be in front of the staff. Do people hold stuff like that? Maybe he's holding his staff like that. Y'all might have a lot of control when it comes to in the way you like a relationship of yours might play out. Doesn't matter what kind of relationship, like I said. This could be parent to child relationship, a courtship or a romantic relationship, a friendship, a work partnership, you know, a boss to employee type work related relation. But it seems like y'all have a lot of power and a lot of sturdy couth about yourself, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, it might come off intimidating. I'm not going to say he ain't tell no stories. It might come off intimidating, but some people like that, you know, strong partner type vibe. That's your strength. Or that's what it seems like. We got the Queen of Swords for the weakness. So you might not be so malicious with your words when it comes to somebody that you care about or somebody whom you're working with, but you might be a little snappy. You might be straightforward, using your words over your heart. You might be very logical when it comes to your relationships. You might be too logical when it comes to your relationships. Okay? In partnerships. All right? You might not have an issue with accepting someone into your space just so you could shut them down. But whatever. All right? People might feel like you don't really care about their feelings if you have Gemini in the 7th house. All right, so the advice is the Chariot card, Cancer energy. So you got Aries energy, Aquarius energy, Cancer energy. The advice is to probably be a little more sweet. I don't know. Bring a little bit of Cancer vibe to your life when it comes to how you're relating to people. It's not, this is like head, heart, okay? Use a little more, you know, suave. I don't know. Don't be so in your head when it comes to relationships, because it might come off as though you're not in the relationship, in a relation. You're not relating to somebody or others sometimes emotionally, or you know, where it benefits everybody. So you got to look at the whole situation, see where you could benefit the whole thing. And I can understand if you've ever tried to help somebody in some sort of relationship situation where they weren't, you know, hearing you out. They weren't listening to what you were saying, and kind of just, you know, being one-minded themselves. In that situation, then it'd be time to go. You know, if you're not being taken, I don't want to say serious, but if someone is not appreciating what you bring to the relationship, then you'd need to leave the relationship. But if, you know, how do you know if you didn't try? So try first before you leave the situation to see how things can be better for both parties, or all parties in whatever relationship, because this is how you might be acting in, you know, with Gemini in the 7th house in particular. So let me know if that makes any sense, please. Thank you for the comments, likes, shares, and subscriptions. I appreciate all of you who come to the channel. And take care of yourselves. Bye.